WVLT Newsroom, Will Puckett. We're updating you on severe storms as they sweep through East Tennessee throughout this day. We're going to cover a handful of the information that we know at this hour after severe storms and one tornado-warned storm worked its way through East Tennessee in about the 11 o'clock hour of this Wednesday. We're going to go ahead and start in Hamlin County this afternoon, where we do know that Russellville Intermediate Elementary School did take a significant hit of some kind. Again, this was a tornado-warned storm, but we do not know as to what degree or what caused this damage here in Hamlin County. We do know that right now at Russellville Intermediate Elementary School, officials know that the gymnasium is damaged. They have cut power at the recommendation of first responders to the school building as Hamlin County Schools looks into the extent of this damage. At about the 11 o'clock hour here on this Wednesday, they didn't know exactly what the extent of the damage was, but they did say there was water damage and a significant amount of damage to the gymnasium. Let's go ahead and get a look at the statement from Hamlin County School Superintendent Arnold Bunch. You can see that right here. We also have it for you inside the WVLT News app. Superintendent Bunch says all Hamlin County schools went into lockdown earlier today for a tornado warning. All students and staff are safe. At this time, we know we have experienced damage to Russellville Intermediate Elementary School. Again, all students and staff are safe. We do not know the full extent of the damage to the school. We do know the gymnasium is damaged, and we have removed power in coordination with emergency response personnel. All students are in a safe location, and we are communicating with parents and guardians as they continue to assess facilities for damage. Again, this was a tornado-warned storm. The National Weather Service issuing a tornado warning for that storm that worked through Granger and Hamlin counties. Right now, we do not know what caused this damage. Obviously, this will have to be investigated by the National Weather Service, but a storm of some kind causing this damage. Let's go ahead and Cameron, if we can get some video of other Russellville damage. This is going to be video of a tree on a house right there in Morristown, Hamlin County. You can see they already have that tarp there on the roof of this home. This sent in by one of our photojournalists in Hamlin County just a short couple of minutes ago, but this is what you get when those heavy winds work their way through East Tennessee in this storm system and dropping that tree you can see right there on the home, but folks getting a tarp, which is critical in these situations, onto that building. Let's go ahead and get other video in. This is going to be hail in Bean Station. I'm going to stop talking for just a second so you can listen in on that. If Cameron, we can replay that to hear for the folks.
Hang on, I can't hear you. Hang on, let me call you back.
Ping pong sized hail, I'd probably say maybe just a little bit bigger. You can hear it hitting off of everything, that rain and wind blowing those hailstones there through. And that video again from Bean Station. If you're just now joining us, we're starting to get a look at just what the storm damage has caused and also what that storm looked like at its heaviest. This is further damage out of Russellville for you today. This at a cemetery in the Russellville area of Hamlin County, sustaining some significant damage. A crematorium also a part of that damage in Hamlin County. You can see tipped over things, maybe even some semi-trucks tipped over as we start getting that video in. We are again now just getting a look. We have a handful of crews into that area for you this afternoon. This is just right now a look into Hamlin County. What we also know is one person has died in a storm in Claiborne County. The sheriff's office telling us that happened after a tree fell on a car. That is in the Lone Mountain area of Claiborne County. This is not from the Claiborne County area that you're seeing this video, but again, we do know that this was caused by a storm from that same line of storms in the Claiborne County area. If you're just now joining us, we're bringing you an update of the storm damage from the first round of storms that have swept through East Tennessee here on this Wednesday afternoon that we know about. We're going to go ahead and get you right now out to Russellville Intermediate Elementary School, where we are getting a firsthand look at the damage a storm Again, a tornado-warned storm. Don't know if it's exactly a touchdown of a tornado or straight line winds or just heavy wind gusts that has caused this damage. That's going to have to be something that we'll have a conversation with our meteorologists as they communicate with the National Weather Service as the afternoon drags on. Some more storms expected, however, as the day goes through. This is again Russellville Intermediate Elementary School. No students were inside of the building. They are all safe and in a different location. We do know that the gymnasium sustained the majority of the damage there. Also further around Morristown in Hamlin County, this is a look at a home that had a tree fall on it. You can see right there that tree resting in the backyard, but now a tarp over the roof there to protect everything inside. Our crew's getting this just a short while ago. You can see those gentlemen getting that tarp fastened down and secured to make sure that everything in that home is okay. Again, this here in Hamlin County. Will also get you to further damage, or actually, damage right there in Russellville as we're kind of toying along with the video. This on a crematorium and just a funeral home and crematorium right there, sustaining some damage. Trees fallen. You can see some pretty heavy winds sweeping through Morristown, Hamlin County, and Granger County. Bean Station also earlier today. Cameron, if we can get to the hail in Bean Station, you can see that there. Ping pong ball, maybe a little bit bigger hail damage there. Again, that from Bean Station. If you have somewhere that you can put your car inside, this is a great time to do that, especially as storms are expected to continue to sweep through East Tennessee today. Now, a lot of rainfall is the biggest concern as we move on, but we're still not over a tornado watch until the 4 o'clock hour. Again, we will have our meteorologists tell you more about that. Cameron, actually, I'm going to trust our Mets not to mess with it. If we can actually take that max graphic, this is, again, what you're going to look like at future rainfall. This could change here in just a few seconds as our meteorologists are in the Weather Center working on this, but you can see through 8 o'clock tomorrow morning just how much rainfall we're expecting. The plateau expected to see a lot more rainfall than, say, the further east you get towards the Smoky Mountains into Blount County. You can see a couple of stretches there. Knoxville, you're looking there at about 1.5 inches, but almost 2 inches in Tazewell and up into Oak Ridge. Let's go ahead and bring it back on camera for me, Cameron, if you don't mind. We're going to continue to keep an eye on just how much damage flows in. We're having conversations with our reporters as they get out to these damaged locations. Additionally, with further information coming in from viewers like you as the day goes on. We wanted to pop in, give you a look at the damage reports that we have so far into the WVLT newsroom at this hour and keep you updated as the day goes on. This is a perfect opportunity for you all also right now to download the WVLT First Alert weather app. Our meteorologists customize that forecast, send it straight to your phone at all hours of the day. They're also customizing videos that will update you with these very pictures we see right here, but also forecasts and long-range stuff that they work on hours on end to make sure that they bring you the best weather coverage in East Tennessee. We'll go ahead and wrap things up. We might visit you later as we continue to get more damage reports throughout East Tennessee. Again, stay in tune with the WVLT First Alert weather app and the WVLT News App, as well as WVLT on Facebook and on all your streaming platforms. We'll see you on air first at 3:30 here in just a couple of hours.